Hello everybody and welcome to our weekly tarot reading. Lightworker Mark here with my beautiful boyfriend Alex.
Hello everybody, Alex here with the beautiful Lightworker Mark.
Oh, isn't he such a lovely guy? Right, so today we're going to do two different cards for each day of the week. We've got the Dreams of Gaia Tarot pack, which is my trusted pack. And then we've got
We had the Energy Oracle Tarot pack.
That's right, the Energy Oracle, which is here. So we'll pick two of these cards for each day of the week. And then at the end, we'll do a review of all the cards for the week. And we'll also pick three extra cards from the Gods and Goddesses pack, which is your pack, isn't it?
Yes, that's my pack.
What's it made up of?
It's made out of the Gods and Titans pack and the Goddesses and Sirens pack mixed together.
That's right. We've mixed them both together, so they're a big pack of gods and goddesses, which is perfect because that's what we all are, aren't we? Gods and goddesses. So, let's get started.
Yes, let's get started.
Yeah. Do you want to choose the first card for Monday?
Monday.
Let's hope it's not a manic Monday. Ooh.
Well, some sort of transformational Monday.
Oh yes, that is a transformation, but it's upside down. So it means that there's a transformation on the cards. Excuse the pun. And for Monday.
And this is a fire card, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah.
Which means it's about action.
That's right, all about action. So this one usually means that there's been some energetic shift in your energy body, and it needs to move through into the action stage. So everything starts with your mind first, your thinking, and then move through to your emotions, and then through to your actions, and then through to your environment. So in this case, there's obviously been an energetic shift either in your mental or emotional planes, but there's some sort of blockage because it's upside down. It means that you're scared. So there's something you want to do. There's a project that you want to start, or there's a new way of being that you want to embrace, but there's fear there. So let's see what the Oracle cards can enlighten us with as to why you're scared. Why are we scared, Oracle cards? Here we go.
What kind of transformation are we scared of?
Yeah,
Oracle
let's
cards?
see. What more information can we glean?
Let's see. It's the door to value. That's what we're kind of scared of.
So, you want to make some money. Now, this isn't just about money, even though there's lots of money on the card. It's also about abundance in general. So there's some sort of a fear there of abundance. Maybe you don't think you're worth it, or maybe you're scared of what needs to be done to make to create this abundance in your life. There's some sort of blockage, but this card, it's the right way up. It tells you that the door is waiting. The door is open to your abundance. You just need to clear that fear. You need to clear that fear and get on with it. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because this is telling me that there's abundance there for you. Okay, so that's Monday. Let's see if you've cleared the fear by Tuesday. It might take a little bit longer than that, but we will see. How do we feel about Tuesday? Oh, what have we got?
We have another fire action card of the Queen of Fire this time.
Again, it's the right way around, which is good because she's much more sure of her action. So I get the feeling that you cleared that fear, which is really good. Well done. You felt the fear and you've done it anyway. The Queen is all about, she's very self-assured. She's very in her own skin. She's very in the flow. She knows what she wants. She's determined. This is a really great card to have for Tuesday. So let's see what let's have a bit of a shuffle first. Let's see what the Oracle card talks about for Tuesday. Here we go.
Okay, so for Tuesday, we're going to have this card here.
He's always got his eye on a very specific card, this one.
The second chakra.
Okay. Oh, well, this is actually about your base beliefs about yourself, the second chakra. So it talks about your sacral chakra. So it's all about your feeling of security and your feeling of well-being and things like that. So it's like a very very base to your central understanding of yourself, which, because it's the right way round, it's telling me that you're feeling good in that area. You're feeling very well supported and very confident. So I think that this is a really good card to go with that one, because it's all about being confident in your actions. So I think we're on track for a very exciting week.
Yeah.
Cool. It's brilliant so far. Right, lots of action involved this week. I think we're going to be busy this week. Let's see if we got busyness is going to continue.
Yes, let's see what Wednesday has in store for us. We got the 4 card of 5 of air.
Yeah, 5 of air. So this one's all about shedding the personas that you show to other people. So, we all have masks that we wear when we're with certain people. And I've been in stages of my life when I've worn completely different masks with different people, and I felt like I'm a reflection of their energy. Essentially, that's what's happening. You're picking up on their energy and you're being a reflection for them. So this is all about trying to shed that and being yourself, because obviously being yourself is important. Yeah, but if you look at the card, you can see...
Yeah, if you look at the card, you can see that her eyes and the mouth are closed, and she's taking it off, but she still has like a blindfold on.
Exactly. So it's saying that maybe you're shedding this persona, or you think you're shedding your persona that you show others, and you feel like you're a bit more yourself, but you're deceiving yourself that you completely shed it. So it's almost like a process of shedding, and it's also a belief system, because you feel freer, but you're not completely free yet. Mm. So let's see what you need to do to be completely free, because there's obviously some other blockage there.
Yeah, let's see what we need from what kind of energies we need to shed the mask and blindfold.
I always kind of see people as like an onion in a way. We're like loads of layers, hey? So the spiritual process is very much about shedding layers that are unnecessary. Just get rid of all those layers. It's just a waste of time until you find the core you that's in the middle. What's this one?
Community, upside down.
Okay, so this tells me that you're being a little bit insular right now, and that you're maybe staying at home quite a lot. But the fact that it's upside down says that you need to be more involved with your community. There's obviously, there's something going on that's making you feel uncomfortable being around people. But the only way to get through that is to be with people and to try and push through that, and teach yourself that it's actually good to be with other people, and that being yourself with them is all good. It's like a habit you need to relearn. So this card tells me that you need to get out of the house and go and meet some people. You know, spend some time with loved ones and friends. That's obviously better than meeting completely new people if you're a little bit socially awkward, because then you can gradually feel more and more comfortable with people, and then you can gradually feel more and more comfortable with strangers. So it's a process.
Yeah. It's
Okay, so this is really a process about you know, shedding your outer layers and revealing your true self. So that's Wednesday. Let's see what we have for Thursday.
Okay, let's have this card here. It's the 5 of Fire.
Okay, well, this leads on really well from yesterday. The 5 of Fire is all about, again, it's an action card, but it's all about conflict. But when it's upside down, it means the conflict is internal. So you have some sort of internal conflict. Now, this goes really well with this shedding your layers concept from yesterday and spending more time with other people. There's obviously conflicting feelings that you have about being with others, I think. Let's see, and we'll pick one from the oracle cards and see if it's about that or if it's something different. But I'm thinking that that you're feeling very conflicted about being with other people right now. Let's pick another card and see if we can shed more light.
Let's see what these conflicting energies are going on about.
Oh, the top one.
Some sort of strategies in conflict.
Okay. This one tells me that you're a little bit lost. You're when it's the right way around, it means that you've got a strategy set up, and that maybe you need to refine it. But when it's upside down, it means that, you know, you've not got one at all. Yes, I think if you're feeling conflicted about spending time with other people, I think that this is what you need to do. You need to try and decide and try and set up some sort of schedule to meet people regularly. This is about scheduling and having some sort of plan to do it, you know, to work through this issue. And this is going to require a little bit of thinking on your part and planning. You need to maybe join a group, something that you're going to do regularly, because to start with it will be difficult, but obviously the more you do it, the more you meet people, the more you feel happy in those environments, the more you'll be able to release these negative energies. So this to me tells me that you are just a bit scared and you're not really thinking it through how to actually purge this energy. So this card is saying that that's what you need to do. You need to deal with it, essentially, but you need to have a plan on how to do that, which means putting things in your diary. You know, what sort of things are you going to do to try and help yourself feel more socially happy in different social situations. Okay, so what's that? Thursday. Let's do Friday.
One from the bottom of the pack. Oh, this goes well. The conflict card from yesterday. It's the 7 of Air.
So that's all to do with thoughts, isn't it? The air cards. So this one
goes along with some sort of deeply embedded belief.
That's right.
Mostly with like religion or something that you learned growing up.
Exactly. So it's to do with deeply embedded dogmas, which quite often come from religion, and when it's the right way up like this, it indicates that there's some sort of deeply embedded belief or value that you hold, which is holding you back from moving forward. So it's yes, it's indicating that you need to kind of go back into your past, and look at the values that you hold from past experiences and past learnings, and kind of identify which one of those values or beliefs is stopping you from moving forward. So it depends on which situation we're talking about. So let's pick a oracle card and see if we can get more clarity as to what it's relating to.
What kind of energies are in turmoil?
If it's to do with the previous cards of the week, it's to do with feeling comfortable in social situations. But let's see if the oracle cards agree with that, or if it's something different.
We have caring connection.
Well, it's definitely social, isn't it? Okay, so that's just like caring connection. So when it's the right way up, it's all about being caring of the people around you. But when it's upside down, it shows that there's some sort of disconnect there between the connections in your life. You don't feel that, maybe you don't feel that other people like you. I'm getting that feeling. That this is saying that maybe you're either scared of meeting other people, or you don't think you like you. That's quite a common problem when people feel that everybody hates them, which is obviously not true. It's a construct that's been created in your mind. It's a value that's been created from an experience from your past. So this card is advising that you go back and work out what it is, but don't focus too much on the cause and the problem. You just need to identify what it is that's the main problem, and then create a affirmation that's opposite to that. So, for example, if you've had experiences before when people have ghosted you, for example, or not wanted to be your friend anymore, so you feel like you're not liked by other people, then you need to do the affirmation of the opposite. Everybody likes me. I'm likable. I am is very, very powerful. If you can use that, all good. It has to be in the now. It has to be as short as possible, and it has to be positive, obviously.
Yeah.
So, I am liked. I am loved. I am supported. I am likable. I am worthy. You need to repeat all of these sorts of things over and over and over and over and over, whenever you can, because you're trying to convince your subconscious mind that the current value or belief that you hold is incorrect. So you need to reprogram it, but you need to keep telling it. Nobody else can do it. Only you. So
only you.
So yes. So work out where it's come from, so that you know, only so that you know exactly what it is. What's the specifics of it, and then create affirmations that are the positive end of that, so that you can reprogram your subconscious mind. And you'll find over time, it will take time, but over time you'll feel better. You'll feel more confident. And that belief will change. I tend to find when I do this process that I kind of have a bit of a switch in my head. To start with, it feels like I'm lying to myself. But then one day I think, oh, actually, I don't feel like I'm lying to myself anymore. I actually do feel worthy, and I know that people do like me. So keep, even when you hit that switch, if you have the same feeling, keep going even more, because you have to keep pushing it right. It's almost like you're on a spectrum. The switch is in the middle of the spectrum. You've got to go all the way to the end, so that you're feeling really good and you have no negative feelings left. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's see. Where are we at now? So that was Friday. This is Saturday. Let's see what Saturday holds.
We want this card here. This is a nice card. It's the Queen of Earth.
So this one...
Well, Earth cards are about your physical environment, your work life and family life.
Exactly. And this one, it talks about the queen who's loving family housewife. So she's like a housewife person. She loves the home. She loves looking after the kids. She loves cooking. She loves all those sort of things. So it's like an earth mother type figure. And when you get this card in a reading, it says that you need to spend some time at home. Because the earth, when you're at home, obviously you feel safe, you feel nurtured, you feel comfortable in your own environment. So this one is advising that you do that and use some time at home to regenerate. So this is good because it's Saturday, so it's the weekend. So hopefully you won't be working. So it's best to stay home, look after yourself, pamper yourself a bit, have a bath, cook yourself a nice meal, read a book, do some things that you enjoy. And let's see if we can get more clarity as to what Saturday has in store.
Patience upside down.
Well, that goes really, really well, doesn't it?
Does it?
Because I think that you're feeling a little bit impatient today. You're at home and you really want to get out and you really want to get over this fear of social, because this is all about being with other people, isn't it? There's if you're watching this, you've got some sort of fear of really being yourself in public, but you obviously would like to be much more comfortable. But this card is advising that you need to take your time. You need to be patient, because being upside down like this, it's saying that you're feeling a bit impatient and you want to try and fix this issue. But try not to think of it like that. Try to think of it more like a process. This process is important. Don't think of it as just a glitch in the matrix, if you like. Don't think of it as an obstacle to get over, because this process is teaching you a valuable lesson which will be useful for you later on. So think of it as a valuable time for reflection and learning about yourself. Don't just try and think of it as a barrier to push through. Okay, it's important that you understand and fully integrate the energies from this time, even though it could be a bit frustrating. Okay, so let's see what Sunday has to offer.
It's the Ace of Water.
Okay, so this leads on really well from yesterday. And the Ace of Water, you know what water's about?
Oh, and I think I do. It's an emotion card, isn't it?
That's right. So the aces are all about new beginnings. And because this is a water card, it's all about a new emotional era for you. Now, yesterday we had spending more time at home with the Queen of Earth and impatience. You're feeling impatient. So this card really highlights the fact that you have a new emotional era coming, but being
upside down, it means you still have a bit of a fear of this new emotional era.
Exactly, you're blocking it somehow. There's some sort of block here, so you need to carry on being patient to allow this block to clear. Because obviously you want to move forward, which is completely understandable, but you need to take your time. You need to make sure that the healing is done properly before you can move on. Okay, so let's see if there's any more guidance from the energy cards to advise how we can move forward. And what's going to happen on Sunday? Let's see.
Sunday we're going to have...
You always know exactly which one you want.
The woman holding your heart.
Okay, so this is a really nice reminder to appreciate everything around you. Like women are very, obviously women are very caring and supportive and nurturing. You know, the female energy is all about nurturing children and also being receptive, sort of sitting back and letting things happen. So this one is really, and obviously the heart talks about loving, being in that state. So again, this is really talking about kind of sitting back a little bit. You know, when you're trying to push things and you're impatient, that's much more of a male energy. So here it's talking about you need to kind of just sit back a bit and love the experience. You know, when we're talking together with this one, you know that there's a new feeling coming. You know that emotions pass. I know when you're in the grips of a strong emotion, it can be difficult to remember that fact. But try to remember that this is just a passing phase. Life is all about change. Things are always changing. So there's no point in getting too mired down in your emotions right now. You need to remember that this is just a passing phase and then it will move forward, and that you need to try and focus a little bit on things to be grateful for, things that you can love in this process. You know, try and even send love to your feelings of fear and doubt about this new emotional energy that's coming, because that will help to shift it. Okay, so yes, just try and stop resisting. Essentially, this is what this is saying to me. It says you're resisting, you're being impatient, you're being annoyed about it, and all of those feelings are resistance. You need to stop that, and you need to just rest with your feelings and let them be. And then if you can even send gratitude and love to those negative feelings that we're talking about, I do that because they're not really negative or positive, they just are. Try and think of them as just being, they just are what they are. Okay,
Yeah, they are what they are.
and stop resisting, and then you'll find that they will move through your life much quicker. Okay, so that's an amazing reading. That was very, very a really nice story through the week, isn't it?
Yeah, and now it's time for the full week cover.
Exactly. So let's do a quick review of what we've already... Let's move those out of the way. Let's do a quick review of what we've already had. So on Monday we had the transformation. There's a fear of change here. There's abundance waiting, but there's a fear of change. You've got the second chakra in Tuesday's reading as well. This is all about feeling insecure and feeling unsure of what is happening next with these negative feelings coming from Monday. So it looks as if those feelings are clearing on Tuesday. You're feeling much more sure of what it is you want and what you need to do. But at the same time, there's some problems with you shedding some of the masks that you hold up when you're in public. So I think you're feeling more sure of yourself in private, but you've still got a bit of a fear of being with other people. There's an issue with being your authentic self with others.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like so far.
Because you've got an internal conflict here as well, which needs to be addressed. You need to understand what that conflict is and put in some sort of strategy to fix it. You know, join some groups. If it is about a fear of being with other people, you need to sort of join a group. You know, find a group that resonates with you, that maybe has people that are similar to you, that, you know, so you can have support from others during this process of being more yourself. The thing that's holding you back is definitely something from your past. It's some sort of deeply embedded value or belief, isn't it? Because
some sort of deeply embedded belief. Because
we've got the Seven of Air there, which is all about dogma. It could even be a religious have a religious aspect to it. But this is getting in the way of your connections with other people. So again, it points to the fact that maybe you're scared of other people, or you think other people don't like you, which isn't true. So you need to find out exactly what the aspect of that fear or negative feeling is, and tackle it with some positive affirmations. To do that, you need to spend some time at home. You need to spend some time with yourself, so that you're able to and be patient. You need to be patient to allow these feelings to go. The more fear, the more angst, the more anxious you are, the more you're going to block any healing here. So the weekend is very much about relaxing and allowing this to flow. And if you're able to, just sit back and watch your emotions and let them flow, and even send love to them. Even if you're feeling down, you can still understand that this is an important process to go through.
Yeah, it is.
So the more that you can relax, the more that you can, try and see the positive side of this process, the easier it will be, and the easier the energy will flow through you, and the quicker you will get over this negative feelings, these down feelings, so that you can embrace what is coming. So look, you've got the Ace of Earth, which is all about new emotional beginning.
Ace of Earth.
But you're resisting. Sorry, the Ace of Water. Sorry. The Ace of Water. So it's all about, it's there. This is saying that it's there. This new beginning is right in front of you, but you're resisting it. Okay. So just remember that it's waiting for you, but you don't need to rush. We're going to pick some God and Goddesses cards as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get any extra insight for the week. So what we thought we'd do is we will pull 3 cards. And we'll pull 3 cards. So one towards the beginning of the week, one for the middle of the week, and one for the end. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect.
They're all shuffled up and ready to go.
They're shuffled already.
Yeah.
Do you want to choose?
Yeah, can you choose? I'll draw all 3 at once.
Okay.
You can just go over them one at a time once I draw them.
Yeah.
So for the start of the week, we're gonna have this one. For the middle of the week, we're gonna have
cool.
And for the end of the week, we have
Not holding them very straight. Perfect. Oh my goodness, they're all upside down. Okay, so Alex, what do those cards mean?
Well, for the start of the week, we have
Jeanne d'Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc.
You find it difficult to say that, don't you?
Yeah, Jeanne d'Arc, the faith card. When she's upside down like this, she talks about not having a rigid, blind belief that you're going to get something, and you need to try and work to get what you want.
Yeah, so it's kind of about blind faith. So it's about in this case, I think it's to do with money and action, because we've got the daughter value, which is all about abundance. So I think this card, what it's saying is you want money, so you're visualizing that you want money, but you're not actually doing anything in your environment to create it, because there's some sort of block there on the action cards. So I think that you have to remember that energy goes from your thoughts first, and then it flows through your emotions into your action. So there's some sort of block there between your thoughts and your action, because money isn't just going to come to you if you don't do anything. You're not gonna make money from a business unless you actually get off the sofa and start the business. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about flow. So I think that's what this card is talking about.
Yeah,
is
that's what this card is talking about. That's correct.
Okay, perfect.
So if you're
well,
having,
that makes sense.
So since you're having a bit of trouble with this at the start of the week, call upon her energy, and she will help guide your way.
Okay, thanks, Jeanne d'Arc. And then what about Set? We have Set and Chaos for the middle of the week.
So in the middle of the week, we have Set, the Chaos card. Normally, Set is more of kind of like you're in the eye of a storm when it's on the right side around.
Okay.
But when it's upside down, it talks about his darker energies of being jealous and feeling like you've been tricked.
Okay, well that fits it again really well with the other cards, because we've got a fear of being yourself and a fear of other people by the looks of it, and some sort of conflict there. So so that's kind of saying that maybe you've been tricked in the past, and that's obviously stopped you from having faith in other people's intentions, which is, you know, quite a common problem. Try and remember that everything is one energy. Everything is you, essentially. So everything that happens in your life is created from your energy. So as soon as you start thinking of it like that, you realize that actually the people who've done you wrong were doing you wrong for a purpose. The universe is trying to tell you something. It's trying to give you some sort of lesson. So think about what that lesson is. What is the universe trying to tell you with those situations? Because that will hopefully change your energy from one of being
from being inside the storm to being the calm of the storm.
Perfect. Perfect analogy. That's exactly right. And when you're in the eye of the storm, that will give you much more clarity and focus to be able to work out what the issue is and clear that energy, because it's all within you. Everything is within you. Once you've cleared that energy and you've forgiven the people who've wronged you, it won't happen anymore, and you can move on with your life. So what's the next one?
So at the end of the week, we have Mithras. He is the sacrifice card.
Okay. We're not sacrificing any goats or anything, are we, today?
No, we're not sacrificing any goats, don't worry. This card calls for a balance with your a healthy balance between yourself and giving to yourself, but also not giving, and also not being selfish as well. So also giving to others.
Okay, so it's about a balance between giving to others and giving to yourself.
Yes, but when it's upside down like this, it says that you have an imbalance in that.
Okay, well that's interesting again, because we're talking about earlier in the week. You're talking about maybe being scared of others. So maybe this card is saying that you're maybe giving too much to yourself and you're not giving much to others. Maybe because you've got a fear of them. This, to me, again, with the patience cards and the upside caring connections, means that you need to allow this energy to move through. You need to allow this emotion to move through you. So if you can work out where these beliefs that you've got, these values in your head have come from, and try and purge them over the weekend, then that will help you to get much better balance.
Yeah, and helps you make some of the maybe the necessary sacrifices that you need to rebalance yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because obviously you're sacrificing. Here we've got spending time at home and being patient. So these are kind of sacrifices, really, that you kind of need to make. You need to spend a bit of time with yourself, reflecting on your life, and being patient with yourself and your feelings, and that's a bit of a sacrifice in itself, isn't it, really?
Yes.
But just remember that you've got lots and lots of love. You've got a new emotional paradigm coming from Sunday. You just need to move through this period of fear and doubt, and once that's cleared, all will be good.
Yes, all will be good. So since the Mithras energy is coming at you at the end of the week, make sure you feel like you. So, since his energies are coming at you at the end of the week like this, feel like you need to have a bit more honor in your life, and justice, and a bit of justice will come your way.
Perfect.
For the sacrifices that you might have to make.
That's lovely. Thank you, Alex. That's really nice. They tie in really, really nicely with the other cards, but hopefully that's given you a bit of guidance for the week ahead. We send all our love and light to you for this week. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel,
like the video, and share.
Yeah, and also just to let you know that we do regular live sessions on TikTok. So if you're part of the TikTok community, then search for Lightworker Mark and join one of our live sessions, and we can do a live reading for you there. It'll be great to see you. And take care. Good luck for the week ahead.
Good luck for the week ahead.
Bye now.
Bye now. Love and light to you all.